What's going on, everybody? It's Dameon Macleod, the Alpha Wolf. I'm back. I want to give you guys some more light commentary. But first of all, let me say welcome to Project Bulk. Yeah, I'm bulking right now, as you guys already know if you've seen some of my informational videos that I have posted up. I started my bulk September 1st, I believe. I was 147 when I started my cut. When I ended my cut, I mean. And right now I'm 165. I didn't weigh myself this morning, so I'm guessing I'm 165. I'll weigh myself tomorrow. And on the next gym video, I will throw in how much I'm weighing. But yeah, I'm up there right now. I'm putting on the fat, but I see the strength increase has come back. During my cut, I was putting on the 225, and I'm like pooping out at like 5 reps. Due to the fact that I'm, low carbs, low calories, you just don't have the energy to exert into your workout. But just because I couldn't hit the 225 for as many reps as I usually could, doesn't mean I go in and give a punk ass workout. If I can't get the 225 for as many reps as I could, I'll go and throw on the, the 205 or the 185, and I'll get those reps in, because at the same time you want to build muscle. But it is hard to build muscle on a cut. During my cut, I was going anywhere from 1,200 calories on a low day to 1,400 to 1,500 calories on a medium-ish high day on my cut. There were a few days where I'm doing some experimentation, because I'm trying to work on a program right now, and I did some crazy stuff, like I'm going 800, 900 calorie days. I don't recommend that. On days like that, I just want to kind of get off topic. On days like that, I do eat a ton of chicken breasts, a ton of broccoli, a ton of rice. Not a ton of rice, because the rice has a lot of carbs. I do have to get some carbs in there. I kind of control, I weigh everything out. I have my scale and all that. But, I'm making sure the calories on those 800 calorie days, I'm making sure I'm getting my protein in. I'm drinking milk. I don't drink soy milk. I'll get into the soy milk thing later. That's a bunch of bull. You leave that shit alone. But I'm drinking my whole milk, and, during your cut, it's extremely hard to put on muscle. You're just not putting your body in the caloric state to put on muscle mass. Yeah, if you're one of those people out there, I'll see a lot of people, they're cutting, they're ripped up 24/7, and they're putting on muscle. That's cool as fuck. Wish I was one of you. I'm not. If I want to put on some muscle mass, I gotta, sacrifice. I gotta eat the calories, gotta eat the carbs, gotta lose that 6-pack and put on that muscle mass. So, it's cool. Right now I'm about 165, can't see my 6-pack at all. Yeah, not at all, but it's okay, because I'm not all about flexing my 6-pack. If you're in this game of bodybuilding, strength training, whatever it is, you have to increase your calorie. Yeah, strength training is, like I said, in order to get your strength up, you have to be, the carbs have to be there, the calories have to be there. Without those things, you're stagnant, you're not going anywhere, you're going down, you're not going up. But, as for this workout here, I'm feeling pretty good, but the reason I'm not going, I'm not throwing up the 225 or the 235, the 245, is because, 2 weeks prior, like I said, my shoulders are kind of tired, they're kind of achy a little bit. Just want to give us some rest, man. The last thing you want to do is, injure yourself. You want to be smart. You got to give yourself the proper rest in any exercise. Bicep curls. You start doing curls, heavy curls too much, you're going to start getting tendonitis. Your wrist's going to start aching. So you have to, listen to your body and, go accordingly. It's not about the ego. There's guys might come in to the gym, right on the bench press next to me. He might throw on 245. I know I can lift 245. They might not know, but I'm sitting there with my 185 and I'm thinking, oh man, should I try to, show off? No, man, it's not about that. You get in the gym and you do what you do. You put in that work, you put in that effort. Don't worry about the next man is doing. You just work on your goal. And when I do light days like this, I try to pump out a ton of reps, a ton of sets. You know what I'm saying? I want to still get that volume, and I still want to thrash the muscle. So one of my main priorities right now is back. I really want to focus on my back. I need to bring my back up. My chest is, really dominant in my physique, but my back is lacking. It doesn't really look that good to me. So I want to have, my aesthetics. They need to be worked on. So, that's the good thing about bodybuilding. You go in, you find your weak points, and you bring them up. So for the next few weeks, my workout's going to shift, my focus is going to shift to my back. I really need to work on my back. I mean, I can bench press, this and that, but my back is lacking. I want my physique to be aesthetic, and right now I can, my lat spread is weak, all my upper back is weak. There are some muscles there, but it's not where it should be. So during this bulk, I'm really going to try to put some mass on my back. One of my favorite exercises is the hammer strength right here. This machine here, I mean, it works for me. I feel it tremendously all over my back. Upper, lower, side lats, it works out good. It even gets a good bicep pump. Another thing I'm throwing in there are the machine pull downs. I'm not really doing any pull-ups due to the fact that the gym does get kind of crowded. Even at night when I go, there's always somebody on the pull-up apparatus, so I get in where I fit in. I'll grab the V-bar, I'll do some lat pull-downs, or I'll grab the long bar, get a wide grip. I haven't thrown any reverse grips in there yet, but I'm going to think about throwing in a reverse grip pretty soon. But right now I kind of like the setup that I have. But I really do want to put some thickness on my back, and that's probably going to boost my overall body weight up once I go back on my cut. At least a pound. Hopefully I get a pound of that muscle to be in the back. But I want more, so, the back is lacking. That is my weak point. I'm going to do some extreme stuff for the back workouts. Like those standing lat pulls, I'm probably going to have this, certain days, at least once a week. If it's on a back day, or maybe not even a back day. I'm just going to throw in, I'm going to do, try to go for 10 sets of 10, 100 reps on those standing lat pulls. Because I remember one day I went in and I did some, I think I just did a bunch of shoulder raises and some tricep extensions, and then I decided, get on there. I did about 6 sets of those standing lat pulls, and the next day, I felt exactly what muscles that hit. All those muscles were sore. I did a bunch of sets on there, and so I kind of know, on my physique for my height and stature and the way I have the apparatus set up, where it's going to target the target muscles in my back. So I'm thinking, man, if I can go in and that's one of the things I do. I throw in the 100 rep workouts on certain exercises. So I'm going to definitely throw that 100 rep in on those standing lat pulls. I want to blast those muscles. I want to get, during this bulk, I want to get that real big solid looking back. Now this is the infamous standing lat pull downs. For me, the target area it hits when I do this is the upper and mid lats, closer to the middle near the spine. I can really feel it on those muscles. Now I definitely recommend you guys try this on your back day, alright? Go into the gym while you're fresh. Do the standing lat pull downs first. You're going to feel it in your back, but you are also going to feel it in your triceps, on your long heads. When you're doing the pulling motion down, it's going to engage the long head of the triceps, and then as you release back up, you're also going to feel it, in those triceps, because you're going to be holding that weight. You're not just going to let it take you back up. You're going to control that weight going down, and you're going to control the weight going back up. So while looking at me doing these reps, it kind of looks like I'm going fast, but the momentum is pulling my arms back up, but I am using my strength, engaging my core strength also. The abs are getting worked on this. You're engaging your core strength in your abs and your triceps and your lats to control the weight as it goes back up. If I actually just release the muscles, that weight's going to sling my arms forward and that bar is just going to fly up to the air. So make sure you control on the way down. Well, you're going to definitely control the way down because you're pulling. On the way up, don't just let it take you up. Use your muscles. It's going to engage that core. and you're gonna definitely feel it in your abs. Especially if you do, like I'm gonna do soon, 100 reps, you're definitely gonna feel it in your abs, because your abs are what's gonna be holding you up, keeping you steady. Because while you're doing this exercise, your body's gonna be, you're gonna be upright, but you're kind of gonna be at an angle. The weight is gonna want to pull you forward. You're gonna be using your quads to keep you back, but you're gonna be using your core to keep you stable. So now I'm currently on my third set of tricep extensions with the Easy Bar. I love these things. I do have that tricep imbalance. My left side is more dominant due to the injury I incurred back in the day, and I will do the video talking about how that happened and what you can do to avoid getting fucked up. Because trust me, I have a lot of stories about that. But anyway, I do anywhere from 5, maybe 8 sets, depending on what I did, any other pressing motions I did, you gotta, anyway. So what I also do after this is I do the at the end of the video, like I showed you last video, I always finish off with that right arm. I do the tricep pull downs with the cable, and I don't know what that pulley is called. It just has a long I guess it's what, nylon, I don't know if it's nylon, whatever the hell it is, with the handle. It kind of gives you're able to swing it out like you do the rope, because the way the handle's set up, you can kind of bend it on your way down when you're pressing that tricep out. So you'll see me do it. You've seen it do it on the last video. You'll see me do it again. As you go down, you turn it out. And when you turn it out like that, you're engaging the lateral head of the tricep. That lateral head is going to give you that that peak on the outside. So when you're looking at yourself in the mirror from the front and you see that nice V kind of shape, I guess you call it the egg shape of your triceps, that outer head, that's the lateral head that's going to give you that look. So I make sure I get in a nice, maybe 6 sets, just isolating that motion, because I want to bring up that right arm to catch up with the left. Hashtag muscle up, motherfucker. So obviously, as you can see, I'm not using that rope I just described earlier in the video. I'm using the, I'm gonna call that the iron grip. I don't really know the technical name for that, but it has a set grip, pretty much the neutral grip. So this exercise, or this workout, I did change it up, but I'm still gonna get those, 4 to 8 sets, or 4 to 6 sets, depends. Sometimes I go 10, but I do want to get that extra work on this right arm because I need to get that thing caught up. So in order to do that, you got to put in that extra work, and that's the only way that's going to be possible. Take out the time to isolate your weak points. If you're a beginner and you have weak points, take out a day where you're going to go ahead and work on that, whether it's a bicep, your right bicep smaller, your left bicep smaller, whatever it is. Take out the time, now, rather than waiting till later. You don't want to wait until you develop all this muscle. Now you can really see that you have this crazy imbalance. See, my imbalance isn't crazy. It's barely noticeable because I've been working on it. So eventually you won't even see it anymore. But don't wait too long before you work on your imbalances. Throw that into your routines. At the end of your routine, throw in some extra work on whatever that muscle part that you need to bring up.